Hello everyone, Smashing Ender, and yes, it's been a hot goddamn minute. I've also kind of dropped cursing, I just realized. Oh well. Yeah, so I've been away for like, what is it at this point? 6 months off of YouTube, I'm pretty sure. I think it's something like that at this point, fairly sure. I have still been consistently streaming on Twitch, but I'll get to what's been going on around there in a bit. For now, welcome back to Bedrock or Bust. I haven't been here in a while myself either, but I'm quickly gonna roll the intro and then we'll go over everything that's coming in the remainder of this episode. So, go intro. Alright, now that the intro's over, let me just, as editing, post-record me, or whatever you're gonna wanna call it. Yeah, so editing, besides the intro, there won't be much of it this episode. There will be more next time. Gonna see if I can do a time lapse with the cam account, if I can contact Scotty about whitelisting it. But I just thought I'd point that out. Like, hey, yeah, I know I mentioned that. Next time. And then I'll also see about the whole Spider-Man thing. I mentioned it later. It's great. But yeah, thanks for. I just want to point that out and stuff. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the video with explanations and whatnot. All right, so I just realized I haven't played that intro in like forever, and I was just really close to my mic, which might have been a bit loud, so I apologize. I might see if I can lessen that in editing. But yeah, I haven't been here in a while because I've been doing a lot these past 2 months, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. First of all, I'd like to point out I finally completed my airship, kind of. Or well, I'm not gonna say completed. Actually, I finished the exterior. I finished I finished the balloons. I still need to finish like this, the overlappy wooden part, and give them their fins. But I finished the balloons, which honestly took me way longer than it should have. And I'll go over what I'm planning to do with these in a minute. But yeah, the server has changed. There's been a lot of changes on the server since I was last here. I think that's the first thing I should definitely point out. As if I remember correctly, we have gotten not one, not two, but 4 new members, if I kept track correctly. I'm pretty sure I've already introduced y'all to Nightshade. I'm pretty sure he showed up when I was still making videos. And otherwise, it might have been 5. But yeah, look, this is Nightshade. They're an amazing boulder, by the way. I've already played a prank on them, which was pretty funny. And in case I didn't show that off, it happened in this small building right over here. This tiny one. I'm honestly shocked it's still standing at this point. I thought he would change this area a lot more than he actually ended up doing. But yeah, this is Nightshade's Furnace area. And it's amazing. I love how it's made. Oh my god, he got axolotls! Oh! Sorry, got distracted. But yeah, that was in this little shack. I remember it very vividly. I wonder if the... Why is one of his doors blocked up? I wonder. Ha, there, yeah, still here. They stole moss, so I told them that they... the free basement. I gave him a free basement. Oh, hi. This wasn't part of the plan. Can you please leave? Thanks. Yeah, keep going that way. Ow. Ow. This window hurt. Do I have anything to fix this easily? The answer is door. I put that there. I'm allowed to take it. I dug this hole. I'm allowed to dig myself out of it. Fix it. Yeah, I just made parts of this floor move. It's just an alley trap now, so that would explain the blocked off door. Don't let him escape, don't let him escape. Okay, we're good. But yeah, Nightshade. Nightshade, they're pretty cool. There's more signs here. Kingdom here. I'm not jealous, I just think that my castle's better. My kingdom will be here anytime. Is that how that started? Is that how the whole kingdom battle started that's been talked about so much? Is that why what is it? I think Dust and Fern are having beef. Because of this. Is that really the backstory here? Interesting. Interesting. So anyway, yeah, that's Nightshade for you all, in case I forgot to introduce them back then. Because I didn't know if I was still making videos back then. Because I've been away from here for a while. There is more content coming very soon, though, I promise. I just need to get back in the flow of editing. But yeah, so, as you can see, on Youngling Island, not a lot has changed. There's Ash's big tower. I don't know if I ever pointed that one out before that either. I don't know where we were 5 or 6 months ago at this point. So, excuse me for being an old. I forgot I did that. Excuse me for being a little behind on everything. But yeah. I'm pretty sure, like, all the younglings have been a bit absent for these past few months, so not a lot has changed around here, but I intend to fix that. I haven't been on the server in a while, but I'm pretty sure there's still 2 books that have yet to be recovered. Right, my cat council. Forgot I had so many cats here. If I were to look right here... One too high. Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. So anyway, as I was saying, I will likely take a look at how everything has been changing over this past while in my next episode, which I'm hoping to get out on next Thursday, since this one's also coming out on Thursday. And if this one's coming out on this Thursday, which it should, it might be worth pointing out that by the time this video becomes public, I'll very likely be streaming the new Spider-Man Remastered, just so you know. Which videos on that will be coming soon. I've been streaming it without too much of my overlay, because it really saves the effect and gives me the possibility to make it into videos. It's honestly been a blast, might I say. So I highly suggest checking it out when those videos drop, or seeing if you can drop in on the stream, maybe even watch the old ones. I might see about starting a stream archive, either here on this channel, where I just have a little playlist for it, or I will make a separate channel for it. It's not specifically for the sake of hoping people will watch it. I also just want to have a stream archive, because some of it is too good to throw away, but it's also meanwhile taking up a lot of space on my computer, which I shouldn't be doing for too long. Because I have, like, all the streams from those past months just sitting there waiting for purpose. But I think that's beside the point. For now, I'm going to fly us over somewhere else real quick, so we can look over to where we'll be going from here. So give me 1 second to do so. The nether. A little laggy as always. Oh right, I did start that project. Should probably do something with that. But yes, hi, welcome to the nether. Remember that little build? Oh hey, Piglin spawned there. Cool. Yeah, I was actually working on something big to follow up on it. I'm still going to use this area, don't worry about that. This is still going to serve a purpose. I might repurpose its design, but it'll serve a purpose, don't worry about that. But there's a reason I brought us here right now, and it is to discuss the entire situation around the lore I was doing for the bigger part of this season, really. My whole plan of slowly opening this door to the big reveal of stuff hasn't really turned out the way I hoped it would. The books never got completed while I was just preparing to do more, so it never really got as far as I hoped. But that doesn't mean I'm done with it quite yet. First of all, I am repurposing this entire thing when I get down to that, but it doesn't look as great as I would have wanted. I would have liked it to, if I'm honest. But besides the point, I haven't been doing entirely nothing in my time away, as I have been working on this a lot. Not building, writing more specifically. I basically tore down the lore as I had built it and rebuilt it from the ground, keeping in mind where I was and where I wanted it to go. So I think it's actually starting to take a really nice turn, the way it is going. However, one thing I am going to point out that unfortunately, something that is going other than planned is that it will likely carry over. As no specific date has been set, but due to the length of this season so far, it shouldn't come as a surprise that this world won't last forever. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not discussing anything else about it. I don't know how much we want to discuss about it, but let's be honest here. Everyone was expecting it. Because at some point you just reach that point where you run out of things to do. I still have plenty, but I just didn't have the mental capabilities to do them at this time. I'll get back to you on that in one moment. Because first, I think it's time for about a scenery change. Because I think that covers everything on the lore. It's not done yet, not by a long shot, but it is coming back very soon and in a bigger and better way than it was before. It's coming back with a vengeance, bigger and better. Now off we go. Anyhow, yeah, welcome to the school building. I made a specific area dedicated to this part of the server. If you haven't checked it out yet, you'll find it in the playlist of all the other ones. Honestly, I think that seeing where the server has evolved to is pretty cool, watching back through the old ones. I actually gave my first one a look not that long ago. This server has come a decently far way. It's kind of amazing, honestly. The builds that have been made over here, the fact that someone built a throne for our great admin Scotty. 10 out of 10 admin, might I add. They're great. I appreciate Scotty. If you don't, I'll fight you. I will. I'll do it. Seriously, he's a good admin. But the reason I came to the school building, because honestly, it feels like a good point to kind of reflect on these past few months. Also, ding the bell, because yeah, school. Wow, is there more of these suddenly? Well, I'm so confused. Why is there suddenly four? Why is there suddenly 4 lab tables? And why is it not here anymore? I'm fixing this. Can I mine this? Yes, I can. So much better. Sorry, I had to fix that because it was off center. Alright, I broke that set. I remember that very well. Anyway, so let's take a second. If you've made it this far, honestly, thanks for even giving me a shot again after all this time. But about those past few months where I have been gone, I have been through a lot those past few months because I've been trying to work on myself a lot, like a lot. I'm pretty sure in my last video I did name drop depression. Otherwise, well, big reveal, depression, not a big shocker at this point, I'm pretty sure. It's been a long few months, alright? I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. It took a long time for me to be, like, feel okay being honest about it like that, about what, just blatantly saying what's going on, really. It's depression, and I've been battling that since January. There is a story behind that, and if people are curious, feel free to let me know in the comments, and I can address it in my next episode. As, besides that, I don't think there's much of a point to discuss it, unless people really end up being curious. Point is, I ended up having to face it due to a situation, and I did, over the span of a few months, during which I was focused a lot on taking care of myself, making sure I was able to keep doing what I was doing, because it's important. I'd also like to use this opportunity to just tell you all, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, if you are dealing with depression or something like that, try to get help, talk to people. Heck, hit me up in DMs if you want to. My Discord server is always linked in the description. Feel free to join it, even if you just want advice. I've learned a lot from my therapy that I'm honestly very willing to share with people, because I know how helpful it can be. So feel free to hit me up. Honestly, my DMs are open if you need help. I'm always willing. I hear a skeleton. Oh no, I'm about to get shot, aren't I? Way to ruin the moment, Mr. Skeleton. No, let me quickly go stab this skeleton. Now that's dealt with. To prevent... I need a bed. Who's got one? Anyway. Back on the point I was aiming at. Yeah, so that's where I've been the past few months. Do you have a bed I can steal? No. That's what I've been dealing with. I've been facing my inner demons, spending a lot of time with the other younglings, actually playing other games, Fortnite, Fall Guys, Multiverses, my fair share of GTA. Basically, every Thursday I would be busy, which would otherwise be my recording or editing day, because I would have my therapy, and then I'd be, which could be pretty intense sometimes, so I'd usually take the rest of the day to kind of get my mind back in the right flow of things. Hence why I haven't had a lot of time to record, and sitting down to edit has been a hassle. Honestly, editing isn't as fun as it's let out to be sometimes. Or at least I don't enjoy it as much as some other people might. But it's something I want to get back in doing. In other news, in those past few months, I've also gotten a job again. That is a heavy development that also impacts this a lot. I don't have as much time to mine, dig, build crazy things as I used to. I can AFK for absolute hours. I actually, thanks to the Microsoft merger and all that, I now have 3 accounts that are technically available to whitelist on this server. One of which will likely be added as my cam account. Because, I mean, it could improve my little building montages and stuff, which is something I'd like to do sometime soon. Oh, would you look at that? That's actually getting along kind of nicely. It's like a mini Sahara. It's like a mini Sahara. It's cute. But that's oh, actually, this is a good opportunity to kind of step off that subject. This is Ghost Shop, I believe. Yeah, Galaxy. I think they are Galaxy Ghost in the Discord, but yeah, they were let into the server, and I already gave them a little gift, which was kind of nice. They seemed happy with it. I don't remember what was in it, but that's how I welcomed them to the server. And yeah, they're building cool things. And I think over here, I think it's Jan, or is that a different one? I'm honestly unsure. I think it was Jan. Was it? Does it say? That shop will come back for sure. Love this. Oh, I remember what the shop is now. It agrees to not disclose the content of the shop or provide a bad review. It's yeah. It's a trap shop basically, and then you just climb out. But yeah, so that's kind of what's been going on and why I've been absent. I have been consistently streaming on Twitch. I highly suggest that if you're here and you like my craziness, which is honestly comes out significantly more on my streams, go check it out. We have a lot of fun over there. Me, Ash, Chaos. Sometimes Sky was in there, I think. They might still be sometime. Who knows? But yeah, we have a lot of fun. I try to play a bit of a variety. I already did. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I suggest checking it out. I'd love to see you over there. But yeah, that's kind of where we're going and where we're headed and all that. I know the server hasn't done a lot in progress. Not the server, this episode. But that is something I will likely be doing in the next one. Now, I think as a closing remark, I explained what's been going on. I've explained where we're headed, where I've been, and all that. So I think it's time for now, what comes next. Which actually is a great leadway on what we just discussed, and what's coming in the next episode. Because it is the blimp. Because what I want to do with this is something very special. That's also why I haven't done it yet, because I want to plan it properly. But what I was originally planning with this blimp has changed significantly. So I think I want to stick with a plan that I think it will be best for it. And it involves, well, both of the balloons, honestly. I want to make it a little therapeutic area. After everything I've been through, even if people don't want to reach out on Discord, if they just want an opportunity to get something off their chest, no expectations of it being read or responded to or anything, even though that might be an option. I want to give people the opportunity to do so, whether it's on the server or in my comments for all I care, or my Discord, of course, as I mentioned. I just want to give people the opportunity to do so. So what I want to do is make this a nice little relaxation area. One will include a little place to sit with a lectern, with a book where you can write down whatever you want. If it's something that bothers you, something you're proud of, something that made you happy, anything. If it's bad, good, in between, just vent, let it out, talk about it, even if it's not an actual person. Maybe someone will read it, maybe someone won't. It's a good way to at least get things off your chest sometimes. And this one, I think this would just be like a little oasis of relaxation. But there's a catch to the relaxation, because you have to deal with the boys, aka Sven. That was a bad thing, they're just kind of chilling here. And yes, they're all named Sven. This is just Sven. He's been here for a while. I caught these guys flying around in the middle of nowhere, so I just kind of put them in... I very painstakingly put them on leads and brought them all the way here. It's a lot harder than it sounds, but yeah. And now they're just kind of here. But hey, they hang out. How I'll include them, I'm unsure of that, but they're fun. Small issue, I don't have a beehive. So they've just kind of been forced to fly around pollinated, not able to do anything with it. So yeah. Yeah, that... I think that covers most of the things. I mainly just wanted to talk in this video. Just kind of say everything that needed to be said. And I promise the next one is going to be significantly better, where I will actually be getting progress. I'm hoping to see if I can get a chance to work on both of these blimps tomorrow, at least. For me, that will be on the Friday. I might mention it during my stream, around the same time this video goes live. Maybe I might drop this video at 6, and my stream usually starts at 7. So you'll even have time to watch this before you show up, if you want to. Or if you don't, I guess. But yeah, so if you've made it all the way to the end, honestly, thank you very much for hearing me out and just listening to me talk about what's been going on, kind of explain where I've been. I'm hoping to make a good return, but I guess we'll see where things go from here. So, yeah, thank you very, very much for watching. Honestly, I don't expect this one to get much in the ways of likes or subs or anything, so I don't think it's worth mentioning doing any of that, because honestly, that's not what this video is for. I'll see you all around on my stream or next Thursday when I upload my true next part of BOB. I think this is just gonna be like episode, what am I at, like 22 and a half? I'll probably make it in a half, yeah. But yeah, thank you very much for sticking with me, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!